During this video, we'll be retrofitting the SoundLink Flex onto the 90cm travel retail and standard display. The standard display has the 60cm high backing graphic, and the travel retail version in the airports has a smaller 30cm high graphic. Before starting any work on the display, you'll need to locate the retrofit kit, a SoundLink Flex from the store manager, and the display. You can start by opening the retrofit kit and familiarising yourself with the parts. You can also open the SoundLink Flex, taking the product from the carton. Before starting work on the display, turn off the power or disconnect the lead from the power outlet. You can start work on the display by removing the front magnetic graphic, removing the back cable management brushing, you can then loosen the thumb screws on the left and right hand side of the display and then fold down the front panel and slide out the electronics board. You're now ready to remove the SoundLink colour from the display. You may need to remove the cable management clamp holding the USB leads in. Once removed, this can be left off. You can then disconnect the SoundLink colour from the bright side player by removing the white plugs, both the USB and 3.5mm audio lead. Now undo the fixing screw at the back of the SoundLink colour until you can remove the product from the display. Once you have separated the product from the display, you can pull out the white lead. You'll now need to remove the SoundLink colour from the security bracket. Release the two screws on the back of the SoundLink colour, followed by the two screws on the base. Once you've removed all four screws, you can gently slide the SoundLink colour off the bracket, and this can be returned to the store manager. The old bracket and call to action will not be used as part of the update. Also remove the SoundLink Flex from the carton. You'll be using a black SoundLink Flex for this project. Again, taking the Torx key, you can remove the three screws from the end of the bracket and also the two screws from the base. Now taking the small wrench from the update kit, remove the bracket that will hold the SoundLink Flex strap. To avoid losing the small hex nuts, place them back on the bracket until we need it again later. Remove the security cable clamp. Now taking the SoundLink Flex, feed the strap through the hole and push it into the bracket. Take the right-angled USB-C lead from the update kit and plug it into the SoundLink Flex. Take the plastic cover and place it back over the left-hand end of the SoundLink Flex. And reinstall the 2 screws in the base and the 3 screws in the plastic end cap. You can now take the security clamp and reinstall it around the cable. Reinstall the strap bracket. Note the direction of the bracket as you reinstall it. You can then secure the bracket with the hex nuts and right-angled spanner. You can now place a zip tie around the USB lead and trim the zip tie. You can now place the new SoundLink Flex onto the display. Taking the USB lead, feed it through the back cable management area and out through the front of the display. Once you've pulled all of the excess cable into the display, you connect the USB plug into USB port C. Now place the SoundLink Flex into the position and fasten to the display. You may need to undo the fixing screw 2 or 3 turns and then tighten it up. Coil up any excess lead and fasten with a zip tie or twist tie. If the display you're working on, as pictured here, has an orange or blue SoundLink Micro, you will also need to replace this with a black unit. Remove it the same way as you remove the SoundLink color bracket and then the 2 screws on the rear of the product. Take the new wiring diagram from the update kit and place it over the bright sign label. Take the new sign from the update kit and place it on the right hand side of the SoundLink Flex. Take the call to action sign from the update kit and place it on the rear metal part of the SoundLink Flex bracket. Remove the SD card from the Brightzone player and replace it with the new SD card that is in the update kit. You can now slide in the electronics board, close up the front panel and tighten the thumb screws. Refit the cable management brush to the rear of the products. You can now plug in and turn on the display. While the display is running through the boot sequence, you can install the new front magnetic graphic. And if you're working on a display with the 60cm high backer, you can remove that graphic and replace it with the new graphic that's in the update kit. You're now ready to test the audio on each product by pressing the multifunction button on each speaker. Finally, take the service QR code sticker and place it on the back left-hand side of the display. The additional store support QR codes are to replace all existing QR codes on the other displays in store.